bloody Christ. Again, creator! I can turn the camera on myself. I had to restart the stupid thing again. Twice. Once, and thankfully I was saving it as I was going. I was just about to finalize part 2, and then the laptop's like, I'm going to freeze up again. So I had to restart it. And then just now I had to restart it again because I had just wrapped up with finalizing the footage. Pretty much the file was published and I was going to start doing part 3 and then it decided to freeze up again. So it's like, okay then, is this going to be a thing? Normally I don't produce this many, well, I mean, these are episodes. They're not episodes of my series, but still, I don't normally produce this many episodes a day, not since I used to do it on the webcam like I'm doing now. So I guess the laptop is just, well, it's getting older. I forgot when Meg got this, but it is getting up there in age, and I feel like today's technology is definitely not as good as technology was in the past when it comes to being reliable. Needs like 500 updates, and yet somehow it seems to work worse than it did before. Right then, let's not waste any more time. Now we're going to start part 3 of episode 140 of the old web series. There is going to be 4 parts, and I have decided that this part will probably be the longest, I think, because I'm going to have this part end right before, right before me and Ringmaster J5 have our final confrontation with each other, where he possessed, well, you'll see. For those who watch the old web series, you already know what happens. And for those who haven't watched the old web series and you get to, see a glimpse into the past, let's just say you'll see when you watch it. Right then, let's get on with the third part of episode 140. See you at the end.
The snot of Sasuke were so much in abundance that Naruto couldn't help but look at that pleasurable liquid of nausea-inducing rottenness. Oh, I'm so glad she's not reading this. Bana, who was at the bed of the tent, saw Naruto and Sasuke making out and crying for his unlucky. Bana cried too, because it's hard to find friends that support you in difficult times. Days went and go, and Bana got worse. If only he could turn into Hulk. A ninja he turned, and many abilities got. But the one he most wanted is the one that will kill him. Self-control. One day, the last day of Bruce Banner, Sakura appeared again, but she was different. She turned into a bitch. Her breast got extracted because of infections and varicose veins popping all over her body. She turned into a monster, a former self of what she was in the past. Oil dripped from her neck, tentacles extruded from her ass. Lots of small penises penetrated her thousands and thousands of self-inflicted vaginal holes she created on her flesh with spatulas and cheese. What? Okay. Sasuke Naruto shouted in perfectly fried lung, the now Sakura bitch, wanting her revenge and kill her once she was in love. Sasuke and Naruto got out of their tent of love to see what was. Ah! Cried the two queer-faced ninjas, pissing their pantses and pooping popsies from their corny asses. Sakura approached the two, hugging coward boys, and threatened them with a Swiss cheese made of poisonous fermented cum. You, I will kill you for what you have done to me. Look, no more bobbies. My vagina turned into comic noodles, and my heart, my heart made of cotton candy. And Sakura threw polished equipment at the boys, hurting them with her bad intentions. They screamed and asked for help. No one came. But Bana, he was hearing. Yes, he got furious because of about all that stuff happening at his front door. A girl abusing against two best lovers. Two boys that just wanted to share the intimacy of love that everyone deserves in the heart, just about at last one take me in the life, or else no one would get happy if stay alone. Grr. Hulk is emerging. The Fury finally got Bruce. He will help and save his best friends, the boys he voyeurously watched making sex every night while he got sickened and sicker because of his self-acquired cancerous tumor. Hulk! Smash! And Hulk awakens. He immediately gets out of the tent and punches Sakuta in the face, launching her in the air thousands of kilometers. What? Asked confused the girl, not knowing what hit her. Hulk jumps to the heaven to catch the now flying girl and punch her more. Hulk! Cries the green enormous massive ninja, throwing gamma shurikens against Sakura while she is flying in the stratosphere. You will not hit me, Hulk. I have power of love. And Sakura kisses every shuriken thrown against her, making them fall in love. Now my metal flying pets, cried Sakura to her shuriken slaves. Go kill this fake Japanese ninja. And the gamma shurikens obey. They fly towards Hulk, that is coming upwards to kill Sakura. No, Hulk will defy the laws of love and show that angriness in the heart solve most of earthly troubles. And fastly like the speed of cannabis smoking dolphins, Hulk moves every shurikens with his tenuously oversized green-tinted cock. Like a Halley comet, Sakura and Hulk is flying towards the outer space. Sakura is feeling a bit lots of nervousness because she is going to be fucked up if she can't return in no time to Earth. She cannot breathe in space. Hulk will show you how not to treat Hulk's friends, Arg, cries Hulk, threatening the ugly lady. Think, Sakura, think. My oxygen supply in the lungs is getting expelled through my pores. I will not stand much longer. And Sakura cries sorrowness a little bit, thinking about death. It's when Sakura looks to the sky and sees an angel. It's the International Space Station. Thank Buddha, I can refuel my oxygen supply. Sakura then uses her anal tentacles. The tentacles tie Hulk, giving her time to enter the space station. There, a Russian and two Americans greet her. How am I, a visitor? How did you reach here? Asked the trio astronaut. Oh, it's a story long. Could you please spare oxygen? I'm blowing up. Oh, logically. And they give. Now Sakura have a new supply, but Hulk is unhappy, and with much strong he rips and shreds Sakura anal tentacles. She screams as blood bleed and boil as they get out of her body. You will pay, green man of giant cock. And Sakura, reuniting her most inner structure and passion, uses a giant piece of cum cheese and bam, a giant blow to the head of Hulk. The green emerald is kicked back into the Earth atmosphere, and Sakura goes behind him. While the two battlers are falling into the atmosphere, a vicious battle is occurring between them. Sakura punches and cuts Hulk's skin, and Hulk punches and crushes Sakura's bones, making her virtually unrecognizable. You idiot, screams Sakura, already without teeth or in fact intact face bones. The bleeding is excruciating. Can't you see I'm the hoof? Hulk's ears get wet with that revelation. Is she the hero? How? Naruto and Sasuke destroyed my boob job. I came for payback and you're destroying me life, screams Sakura to Hulk's brain with her telepathy. No, what have I done? And Hulk land on his feet finally to the ground and stop. Sakura lands this next moment and she grabs Hulk giant lawnmower legs of cabbage juice. Hulk, say Sakura with telepathy, because she have no teeth no more. Help me accomplish my destiny. Clean my honor for me. Hulk now understands. He and Sakura enter the tent where he was dying and where Naruto and Sasuke were living too. As they enter, they catch Sasuke and Naruto making butt sex. Hulk is displeased. No! Now Hulk understands. Naruto and Sasuke only trained he so he could destroy Sakura for then, and they leave their gay lives together. But Sasuke doesn't respect Sakura woman needs. Even a gay couple can afford having a girl concubine. They could live a threesome, but no, Sasuke and Naruto, all immersed into their own navels, got infatuated and displeased their women friend and destroyed her women organ of nurturing the titties. As Hulk and Sakura enter, the two, all covered in blood, cuts and bruises, Naruto and Sasuke get up naked, very scared to what will happen. Don't kill us, said Naruto. I will not kill, say Hulk. I will just punish your bad deeds. Shadow clone Jitsu and bam, Hulk creates 4 copies of himself. Now my gay clones, fuck these bastards till their ass get flooded with green gamma cum, and the gay Gamma Hulk clones do as the original wishes. 2 Hulks get Naruto and the other 2 get Sasuke, one for the butt, the other for the mouth. They are very strong and fast, so the cum doesn't take long to come. As the Hulks come inside Naruto and Sasuke, filling then with Gamma cum, the original Hulk says to Sakura, do you want to celebrate this victory in your life of accomplished women master of cheese? Yes, eat me my green tomato. And Hulk and Sakura make sex together while watching Naruto and Sasuke getting violated by massive juggernauts of cock pleasure. The end.
Well then, the next fic is one where the Powerpuff Girls fight a masturbating son.
The masturbating son. Oh my word. Well, let's just get this over with. I do believe this is like the first Powerpuff Girls fan fiction that will ever be reviewed by the FanFic Critic, I suppose. So, let's take a look at it. The fanfic is called Naked Heart and Soul of the Sun by yours truly. Let's get this over with. The author. Hi P.O.P. Saw another story here, this time the Powerpuff Girls. I always loved them. Maybe the best Cartoon Network show. Sad that it is cancelled, isn't it? This is sultry is the darkest I did till this day. Please don't condemn me. I just wanted to test new kinds of stories. Okay, and I think next week I'll publish something very different. I was thinking about an horror story or something like that. What do you think? Let me see how that unfolds. Enjoy. Naked Heart in the Soul of the Sun. Blossom was flying in the air, smelling the marmalade sky of their Townsville skies. Her sisters were flying along her over the city, shoveling maelstrom pleasant kisses to pitifully sad birds. Blossom, uttered the blonde growled Bumbles. What is it, dear pleasantry sister? Oh, I have constipation. Oh, sister, come to my Blossom. I'll cover you with love. And Blubbles goes, and hugs the little red-headed horny girl. Buttercup wasn't comfortable with that situation. She don't like transference of love to the hearts of unhappy couples. She is a lonely. She has a dark heart of destruction, and it's doomed to plummet down to the skies of unholy lactation. As the girls flew into the heavens, Blossom hugged Bubbles, and they got wet. Buttercup them couldn't have it anymore. She shouts, "Nopes! You can't touch yourself without my approval condolences," and she punches heavily in the face Booble in the air, who flies like a lightning stairs and Formida to the outer space, screaming like a raped middle-aged Japanese kangaroo. "God, mammoth, Buttercup, you took my love away from my bully breasts and sent her astray to the final doom of the vacuum-filled innocent space." And Buttercup felt the pain that rages in the hearts of warriors, of milk-dressed Amazons. That cannot be right. She must do something. It's her sister, the only pilgrim that laughs from Dr. Omtium promised utopia. After the Professor Utonium got dead, the girls went a downhill slope of selfish behavior and utter destructive massacres. That's unfair to Holt Blossom when her father did himself. Mojo was his antagonist, the one that took his life. Without a unique blood of mercy in his bones, Utonium's last words to his daughter was, "My dears, please never touch other girls' vaginal fluids. You can get Ebola," and he died. This event was so dramatic to Blossom that she killed Mojo Jojo with her teeth, and he exploded 1,000 of banana shells. All got worse. Buttercup turned emo and cut her waists. Bubbles got genital herpes through contact of deceased roadkill pussies. And Blossom, she never recovered from that disgrace, but she maintained a more or less faithful position for her ideals. But she turned it to an empty shell of what she was. Buttercup was now thinking about what to do, when Blossom gave idea. "Buttercup, we must go after her," and Buttercup agrees. It's a good plan. So they follow Booble's blue trail of love to outer space. They went fast, passing through Jupiter, Mars, Venus, then Saturn. When the trail was not more present, but Buttercup looked next near planet Mercury and said, "Blossom, she could have fallen on that one. No, it is not possible." And Buttercup got sad. It was cold there, because it was far from the sun. No, wait. If they're talking about Mercury, Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. This person needs to learn their planets better. It was cold there because it was far from the sun. Sheets of ice were forming on her clothes and frosting the leaking milk from her lactating titties. "Buttercup," said Blossom, "I know where Bubbles went." "Yeah, where?" "To the future." "How?" "When you punched her, she flew to the space. She then acquired speed, passing on the tangent of the planet, acquiring acceleration from the gravitational speed. This caused her to go over the speed of light, and she transported to the future." "Oh no, what have I done?" And Buttercup emo suicidal tendencies took over her platinum soul, suffocating her new will to alive one more day. She goes sad and picked a screwdriver and then punctured her belly with it, perforating the stomach, the kidneys, and the bowels. Blood sprayed on the space and tears flowed from her supponous bitter eyes. "My sister! No!" cries loud Blossom, who got totally terrified by that unravel of self-torment. "Buttercup, I will not let you die," and Blossom caught Buttercup with her soldiers and flew towards the sun. They went their direction, and it got hater and hater. The fireballs from King Star Sun got thrown at the girls, but Blossom avoided. Sahi got near and near, and their clothes started to burn. Fire and lust emerged from their skins, and the foreskin of Sun got a boner. Sun looked to their eyes and said, "You shall not pass." And the Brucey Buttercup cried as their magnificent first soulless star got angry at them. But Blossom was a hard one, so she fights against the supernova waves of high-level X-ray lust radiation. "Nope, girls, you will die," cries the Sun with the thunderous voice of castrated deer rapists. Sun put his hand at his junk and started to masturbate. The girls got near. They must avoid the fiery lava cum shot. Sun gets next to climax. The fluid core of the Sun produces more and more pleasantly agony-filled addicted sperm. Yes, he goes. He is going. My God, no! The Sun spurts a gigantical mass of destructive plasmoidic vernal diseases contained with the most dangerous species of moss and horny-full bacteria. That brine sonic storm of fiery liquid semen unleashes his Sun aids to the most maidenly comets and asteroids of the solar system, breaking the hymens of the very reality itself. Time and space starts to dissolve and ejaculate. "No!" cries Blossom with a flirtative, desperated pain as she feels and sees the universe as we know it turning into a self-folded Tampax origami of Saccharos. "Yes, Parapud girls," uttered the moistenized Sun. "I shall dominate the 7 laws of physics. No more I will have to be slave to Betelgeuse sexual devances. Mwahaha." And the Sun opens its carnivorous mouth to eat the heroic girls that fought for justice. Blossom, still with Buttercup on her shoulders, starts to flew to the opposite direction of the Sun to escape its mouth bred of prognosis, but it's hard to get away. The reality is collapsing, and she must avoid colliding with the self-interlacing plans of dimension and other parallel existence. The Sun comes near and near every second. Buttercup's weight is just too much, and she knows it. Blue Sun moans Buttercup with a frail voice as her bowels hang out of her scarred and drilled stomach. "You must let go of me, or else we both die. No, I cannot let you die here. You're my sister. We together must save Bibles. No, you must save her. I shall die here, because all this is my faultness. My amphophilic tendencies condemned all the galaxy. So long, sister." And Buttercup let go of Blossom careful care. She is starting to fall, getting pulled by the gravitational field of the Sun. Blossom screams, but her voice can't be heard. It just evaporates before reaching the ears of the falling green clothes-clad girl. Buttercup's clothes are burning as she gets nude with the temperature. All the sheets of ice that were covering her skin are now gone with the heat, and her boobies now expel dozens of pounds of boiling, bloated milk. Sun laughs with his open mouth. The Sun doesn't care. He molds the reality at his pleasure. He just can't stand the love between sisters. Blue Summer's eyes got teary. Her sister body is engulfed by the maddening flames of hate at the core of our till this moment most beloved light donor benefactor. The Sun swallows the dying girl, and she is no more to be seen. "Buttercup! No!" cries with lungs almost exploding the Blossom girl. She can't believe this exorcism. First, her father, then Bubbles. And now, but her cue. She is alone, in the middle of space-time collapse. No one can help her. No one is at her side. So far she managed to be the stoic girl fighting against the sadness and decay of mind and soul her sisters had fallen. The only thing that managed to not let her lose her mind was her own family. But now, it's gone. She is alone. Sun is at his most apex. He looks to Blossom, some few light years from his position, and brags. Ha! You girl is puny. On. You think you can fight me? No, you can't. You are just a jealous piece of immature unsexed pussycat. Go away and live the rest of your existence in a bottom-line retardant asteroid. I let you live. Because I am God. Blossom crying tears are exploding with fear, with uncertainty. She doesn't know what to do. Without a friend, without reason. But the rage took her body all of a sudden. She remembered her parents, her sisters, even the enemies, that the life she took away in a moment of uncontrollable rageness. The memories, that all that remains. And she must fight for them, because it's all that's left. Sun, the utter discrepititious, flaccid abhorrence, the red-horned, missy child. You never be pardoned. And she flies in his directions with coconuts in her belly, urging for a blood, urging for the retaliation she's sworn to avenge. Comes on, I'll put you in a fetus-filled black hole graveyard, you floozy wench. And Sun clenches his fists and races towards the illumination of that humanely pitiful threat. But Blossom is not a minimal threat. She is a girl. As Blossom approaches the sun's corona, her senses start to fade. First her eyes melt in a peaceful, sad corridor, but she doesn't care. Them. Her hearing feeling is expurgated from her carnal vessel, but it's useless. She doesn't need it anymore. Not to where she is going. Then, her tongue unleashes blood from its papillae, turning the battle of her life into a sour memento of the universal destruction unfolding before her lovely mute skin. Quit it, sultry girl. Telepathically transmits the sun to his antagonist. You are dead. Go away, and I'll let you live. In a disabledful way, ha ha ha, mutters with brangsful utterness the unconscious sun. Blossom doesn't care anymore. With the last energies that last her in her body, she is miles away from the sun, her skin turned into roasted eye-brown coal, and her bones are collapsing in a dust of cadaveric pulsar. But the energy of love for the humanity permits the continuation of her quest. Blossom, without her senses, nor her touch-feeling, nor her carnal sensory senses, doesn't know where to go, but she lets the passion guides her. The passion for a better world. Sun is only a mile away. Her hair is catching fire and fumes are exhalating from her internal organs. Her teeth exploded into thousandfold pieces of bloody dust, and her heart only beats for a miracle of love. She have only one chances, only one. Love guides. It tells her where to go. To the dick, to the dick, to the dick. And she enters. Blossom infiltrates the sun's engorged urethra, and he is totally consternated with abomination. No, she cannot do it. And the sun starts to masturbate furiously again, to extricate Blossom from his precious solar dong. The red-hot steaming blobs of reality warping semen are ejaculating from the sun's ball sacks, and as they pass through the urethra, the very last pieces of flesh and mortal cells dwelling over Blossom's body get stripped away from reality to a void of time-space continuum, but Blossom Heart is stronger, and even without a mortal vessel to carry on, it continues on its journey to the center of the testicle. No, this cannot be. You can't rape the penis of a god, but Blossom already did it. Her last remaining piece of flesh, her heart, reaches the center of the sun's semen-generating gonad. It is filled with star-destroying pulsars and dwarf stars, slaving to maintain the circle of jerk that permits the sun to control the very fabric of reality itself. Blossom's heart goes to the center, the very center, where the minuscule galaxy made of erotic, homogeneous black holes is. She approaches it, and she senses the hate of the solar system's sun, all of his hatred against humanity, all the false gods praised and loved in place of him. The justifications of his acts are embedded inside this shiny piece of black emotions that composes his very soul. Ra, Amaterasu, Apollo, Helios, Sol, and all the false gods whom the humanity's crimes against nature were committed. She now knows why he did this, but she can't forgive. He have no right over anyone. He must not continue his quest to destroy everything. He must be stopped. No, please, I beg forgiveness. Don't put an end to the reign of Calca Nerva I'm putting to the generations of man. You must let me live. But Blossom doesn't want to forgive. She must stop him. She is failing. The heart is stopping. One more breath. One more. Her heart accumulates the only left power to it. The heart knows this must be done. Blossom's heart enters the black hole gonad. It pulsates. The black hole moans, and boom, a supernova of sacred savage semen explodes inside the ball sack of the sun. He screams, but the obliteration is total. The cum spreads all over the galaxy, the universe. All the reality gets bowl-caked in the face by the explosion of fruitful penis juice caused by one thing, the love for the others, the love of Blossom. Sun evaporates in a flood of cosmetic seminal gust. The spores and time starts to back to its place. The realities are turning to normal, and one person appears again in the right place. Bubbles comes back from the void of non-existence. She saw everything. The fight. Buttercup dead. Blossom sacrifice. She just thinks, what have I done to my life, Blossom? And Buttercup, you showed me. In Bubbles cries as the universe turns to a state of normalcy. But there is no more sun, no more earth. The solar system is gone, and her sisters, Bubbles, is the last remnant of an era, the last human alive in the middle of a pool of cum-flavored universe. And her constipation continues. The end.
This last fic is, well, it's Comics Nix's worst. It even disturbs me quite a bit, as it's based on a video game I like. It involves a camp full of psychic 10-year-olds going to Saddam Hussein's sex-slave-filled brain and, well, just to read it.
Well, it appears that he's freaked out by this fanfic as well. Well, he says it's the last fanfic, so let's take a look at it. We're almost done. And like I said before, I'm so glad that she didn't read this. My word. Let's get started. The final fanfic we'll be taking a look at today is called Love, the Fuel of Heroes by Comics Nix. Let's get started. Hi people, long time no see. I'm not posting fanfiction so regularly because of the college, but don't afraid, I'll not stop. This one here was requested by Endangered Monkey. Thanks for your support, Endangered Monkey, and I'm sorry for the immense delay. I hope you enjoy, and the other readers too. Enjoy. Love, the Fuel of Heroes. The Whispering Rocks Psychic Summer Camp was only the beginning. After graduating the summer school, there is only one more step towards the transformation into oneself to turn to a psychonaut. Yes, students, shout Morsu Wilandre. You graduated, but now the next step is going to be more difficult. To be a real psychonaut, you must accept the final probation, the last challenge against the most putrid and twisted mind in the whole world. The most twisted mind professor. Who is that? Asks Bojan Bulin, very utterly scared. He don't like scary. Oh, who, you ask? You will see. You will see. Har, 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 har. And Mercure goes back to his cabin, laughing maniacally to prepare the one whose mind is the ultimate battlefield against mental morality in the meddlesome camp. In this meantime, the students await at a large room filled with benches where everyone is seated, awaiting the return of Olindre. Raz is by the side of Lily, so much feeling in his heart, but that lady is so close to herself. Why don't she open her feelings some more? Why don't she freeze the dam of passion and embraces the coffee-like love she mostly hides from the young Rasputin, the hero of the psychonauts? Lily, uttered Rasputin, I'm scared. Kiss me. And Raz immediately grabs Lily Zanotto and tries to force a kiss. Fuck. And Lily mind punches Raz Squirtlebad. Some cum gets out of his little penis and taint Raz leather pants. Everyone laughs. Ah! Raz cummed in joy. What a pervert, cries in mostly satisfaction the yellow-teethed Bobby Zilch. He likes it so much that, unknowingly to himself, he punches Chloe Barge on the helmet, breaking the helmet glass and scarring her face for life. She is not pleased. What do you think you're doing? Asked Lily. I'm a girl of principles. Sorry, Lily, mutter in disgrace Raz, so ashamed in his own cum. I thought girls liked bad boys. Lily frowned her skin and closed her mouth. Hate filled the little heart of that so lonely princess of grey matter. Raz, looking deeply into the skin folds of her aged neck, knew the pain he inflicted into her femininity. He went to the bathroom and cut his wrists. After an afternoon awaiting Mercure to come back, everyone was hungry. They were at the room with no food, no air conditioner, and no television. Only a small radio cheered them a bit, but soon the erotic soap opera bored their ears off. Most of the characters were interrupted by the same two guys, even the girls. Could it be the inexistent budget of the radio show, or is it a transsexual-filled melodrama? No one knows. Lily, asked Chloe, the bleeding astronautess, isn't Raz taking too long to come back? I don't fucking care. He could die, and I would never forgave his. Emily cried. Tears of supine paramour infected her hot waves of love. She can't resist a boy's sabbatical self-whoring, even though his obnoxious attitude nauseated her to the point of causing pancreatic evacuation. He was cute. I will go for him. And she went. At the same time, Orlean come back with a brain in a jar. Ah! Everyone shout in murder's fearfulness. Oleander was bringing with him a living brain inside a glass-walled jar. It's disgustingly sexy. That's what Chloe thought. But she is now deformed. She lost her will to live. But the body continues, and the mind, too. Okay, you bastards, shouted Morsu. The last probation, the ultra magnum opus of my self persona. This is a trophy I won. when I was asked to find the most famous dictator of the Middle East. This is the brain of Saddam Hussein. Everyone fell off the chairs. Saddam Hussein, the most murderous man of men, and they must fight him. Good Lord, I'm out of here. And Bobby Zilch said goodbye to a life as a psychonaut. Everyone got back to their chairs. Lily, the most courageous and ambitious student of the place, is immersed in self-doubt. Shit got real, and she runs through bathroom, seeking comfort from Raz, the man whom she despises so much, but now, in face of the utmost danger, she needs to fill that place in her heart that seeks a fine friend hand. Okay, students, shout Morsu, with a sarcastic grin and erect penis in his trousers. Enter the fucking brain. Now. And the students that were still alive did as he wished. First Chops, then Clem, then Crystal, then Dojin, shouts Morsu. Why are you standing there? Enter the fucking brain, you son of a motherly wuss. Professor, I can't. You can't. I'm going to kick your ass inside this fucking mind and cut your small penis if you don't obey my orders. But I have, and Orlando, with much hatred and impatience, went and kicked Dojin's ass, but... What the fuck? Shouts with unbelievability the Marisu, dear professor of the camp. You shit your pants, you asshole. That's what I was trying to say. And all Orlando's boots are now full of diarrhea. He can't believe such a disrespectful act against his seniority. There's only one place to correct this heresy. The bathroom. And he goes. Morsu Orlando opens the bathroom door, and what he sees? What? Shout the man Orlando. Lily Zato, what the fuck? Why the fuck are you sucking Raz's dong? Lily caught with much surprise and bites Raz's dick, almost severing it. Ouch. That must have hurt. Raz, Professor, I was saving his life. Orlando looks, very in disbelief, at the situation. Lily Zanoto, naked, with a dripping pussy, sucking the dick of an almost dead Raz, with a pool of blood all over them. Blood that gets ejaculated from the cut wrists of that poor porn psychonaut. Saving his life, you are raping this poor dying bum. You are sentenced to death. And Orlando grabs Lily's arms and tries to take her out of the bathroom. Orlando is committing a great mistake. When Lily entered the bathroom seeking for Raz, she found him, dying from a blood loss because of his cut wrists. So courageous she was, she thought fast, put her skirt down, got all naked and started to suck Ratsupin's dick. It caused the poor Raz's dick to swell with blood, delaying his inevitable fate. But now, Orlandre is botching Lily's plan to save Raz's life. Raz, shouts Lily, you must come, and she transmits a telepathic message to him. He understands. Okay, answered the poor fucked up Raz. Lily is fighting her maximum to stay inside the bathroom because it will help the cum shot. Otherwise, the dick will wither and all be lost. Raz looks to Lily's pussy, that dripping, engorged bloody pussy, and gets erect again. He is jerking. No, Orlando caught Lily, and he is taking her out of the bathroom. Fast, Raz, before the pussy is out of sight. He is coming. The pussy is going, but it's so near. But she's already out of the room. Come on. Orlando already took her out of the bathroom. Raz's dick cannot come without stimuli. He cries. No, cries and tears Lily as she hears Raz's last pleas, but she have a last stroke to deal. Raz, she shouts from outside. Oh, ho, 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 I'm orgasming. And she stimulates a very ultra-hot telesex phone call. This immediately puts Raz on the alert, and he comes. The cum goes all over the place in a fountain of joy and promises of salvation. Raz looks all that for a moment. He is contemplating Lily's fate, the other love she gave for him. Now he have a confirmation of passion. He must save her. Raz then do as Lily said telepathically. He picks up the cums telekinetically, reunites it in a glob of mucus proportions, and puts it on his bleeding wrists. This stops the bleeding, and Raz is saved. Raz immediately gets up. I must save Lily. Orienda is probably going to confine her inside Saddam's brain and let the old dictator fuck her vagina. I must not let this happen. And Raz kicks the bathroom door with rage of 1,000 horny balls. Time is against him. The only thing that still remains is his unblooded body is the love carried and licked upon his manhood by the undecided lovely Lily. Raz looks around. No one in the room. No one is already inside Sanaa's brain. I shall go, for my love, and he enters the mass of brain matter, preserved into alcoholic beverages. Boom! And Raz entered. The sight is not good. Penises everywhere, fucking middle-aged vaginas with the force of a truck full of gonorrhea pancake. Suddenly the penises emerge from the bloody made of flesh walls and tries to force their way inside Raz's rough rectum. Damn you, ridiculous severed members of a murder, shout Raz, who runs from the dicks that jump behind him, coming profanities and trying to fuck at all costs. Raz have no time to think. His virility is at stake, and he entered tunnels made of guts without knowing where he was going. The penises followed him, their balls kicking on the ground made of shit and spraying the malevolent dung at Raz's back and butt. After some time running, Raz could escape. The dicks were nowhere to be seen. Ugh, they're gone. But where am I? And Raz looks around. Whoa, look at this place. Oh, it looks like a palace. Saddam Hussein's Iraq palace. Probably he is near the dictator's central command of consciousness. I guess I'm safe for now. The brain is inside alcohol. Saddam must be so drunk he couldn't even know all the campers are here. But where could possibly be Lily? Orienda said she would be killed. Damn. Think, Raz, think. Raz started to wander inside Saddam Palace. It was a nice palette, with smells of roses, avocado liquors, and public lice. The ground was made of feminine butts that exhale cherry cake farts. I highly doubt his palace looked like that in reality. The songs made by those butts were very pleasant to the ear, and for some time Raz was lost in the middle of the panacea of woman flavour. Saddam, for sure, is a man of refined taste. Agreed, Raz. Raz actually started to feel weird. He doesn't know why, but the butt farts are really inducing him into a state of an extreme pleasurable torpor. Oh man, how I want to sleep. Raz was very sleepy. He laid on the ground, searched for a comfortable butt, reclined his head on it, and slept. I think you need to say slept. Some time passed, and he couldn't wake. The scent was trapping him. How could he escape? Raz found himself dreaming. He was inside a bathroom, and he was bleeding. Wait, Lily is coming. She is sucking me. What a dream. Oh, it's good. Come on, baby. More. Wait, I'm remembering. Lily saved me. I was dying. No, I'm dreaming. I need to wake up. I must save her. But, what? I cannot. Damn, what's happening? I was in the butt room. Then I saw asses on the floor. It was good. Yeah. Oh, the scent. It's making me sleep. Damn, I must awake. Raz started to feel uneasy. If he continued like that, Saddam will rape Lily, and he will never ever make sex with a virgin pussy. It would be a disgrace. Okay, time for extreme emergency measures. Raz's subconscious then started to move inside his brain. He reached for the diencephalon. I guess the medulla is near. Raz then entered the medulla and moved inside, going down inside his spinal cord. All right, almost at the coccyx X. Raz then jumped some bones and finally reached his so dearly loved balls. Oh God, Raz, forgive me for doing this to you, or myself. If a subconscious astral projection had some respect in these lands. Raz's subconscious then prepared, aimed, and then punched a big kick on Raz's dormant balls, activating a excruciating pain all over the boy's fucked up genital punching bag. Ah! Screamed Raz, waking up with that supine demonstration of self-love by his subconscious lovely self. God damn it, my balls. Shit, I must get out of here. And Raz run. Raz raced all over Sadan's brain, fighting against giant penises, fire-breathing vaginas, and engorged clips of old sitcom reruns. Finally, he reached the room where everyone was, the final room, the most deeply conscious shithole of all Sadan's fecal brain. Raz looked around, all his friends being raped by Sadan's little penises. Gojin, Elka, Chloe, even Orlendre. Saddam Hussein is fucking everyone with his tiny monstrosities. Damn, I hope I'm not too late. Lily, my love. But then, from the shadows of blood and cancer, here comes Saddam Hussein. Saddam, screamed Raz, where did you put my darling paramour, Lily, the virgin? Saddam is not amused. He twists his mustache, spits on the ground, and picks a fresh vagina from the wall. To comb his hair, my dear Raz, uttered the Middle Eastern for her. You are so naive. Do you think I, the master of kawaii sex, is going to lend you any one of my sexual slaves? Sexual slaves? You didn't, you? No, I haven't touched Lily. She's just sleeping at my breast engorgement chamber. You know, she is flat-chested, and in my kingdom, women must have big bulge at the tits. Raz is disconcerted. He is practically powerless in front of this madman leader. All of his friends gagged, bound, and raped. Bleeding anus notwithstanding, they are not very useful at the combat arena. He cannot on then to fight such a powerful and extreme villain, such a disadvantaged fucked situation. The army of brainless penises is now surrounding him, arming the cannons to shoot, to emasculate his genital pleasures for once and for all. No, Raz. Think. There must be a way. Ah ha 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 ha. Laughs maniacally the Fahur Hussein, jerking off at the wall of vulvas while he looks the last moments of a hero what's putting Aquato, the beloved and utterly manly psychonaut that never bound a clean-shaved vagina. Hussein then prepares to destroy the Rapunzel. My dear slave penises, load the cum, and they were loaded. Prepare. Fire. The 1,012-inch penises shoot the acid flame and cum at the same time, and for Raz, it was like the world slowed down, the last moments of his life, and he never ever declared his mostly delightful and full of love affection for the lady of psychic Maltese lactations, the dear and affected Lily Zanotto. He started to rehash and remember this day, what happened in all of it. He tried to grope Lily, the rejection of his sexual advantage, his cut wrists, then she sucking him, then she saying, wait, that's it. Fast, Raz. Use fire against fire. Use your own cum to save your love from the claws of injustice. And Raz remembered the cum on his wrists, the same used to stanch the bleeding. With the speed of mind, Raz telekinetically morphed the now clotted ball of semen on his wrist into a protection ball encircling all of his body. In a microsecond, the penis slave's acid flaming cum hit the Raz semen shield and sprayed all over Saddam Hussein's most beloved memories. No, shouted Saddam Hussein, seeing his strategy backfire majestically, and his own fuck juices spoiling a life of orgianous mass murders and crimes against the poor oil wells. His memories, tainted by his own mind, are liquefying in a dough of pure hatred and constipation. Saddam Hussein's mind-bowel movements got compromised, and he pooped. His trousers got wet and stinky with that pappy moisture black anal vomit. He is finished. Yar, screams with joy the replenished life with life Raz. But his happiness is not for long, because Sedan brain is starting to break apart, and it's going to blow. Shit, I must find Lily! And Raz runs in a hurry, with the heart between the legs, trying not to lose control of his busted mind bladder. Lily, he screams, Lily. Raz! Yes, Lily is alive, and the breast augmentation machine finished its job. Raz find the room where Lily was at time to see her getting out of the machine. Raz got a boner. My gosh, Lily, your breasts are fantastic. Can I touch them? No. Only after marriage. Fuck. Raz grabs Lily's arms and starts to race to Sedan's brain exit. Raz, wait. And the others? Sorry, Lily, we have no time. Maybe next time. Raz and Lily find the exit and blam. They get out at the last minute. They run far away, through fast they can. After a second, Saddam's brain goes boom, exploding in 1,000 of bloody cerebral pieces. And the Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp is now only a sad memory of a past of old bureaucratic coaches and self-absorbed and inefficient teachers. Oh, Raz, say a sad Lily. Everyone died. What will be of us and the camp? Lily, say Raz, grabbing Lily's hands and looking directly into emerald eyes of passion. We are alive. We must do justice to the good name of this deceased camp, our good friends and old Monsieur Olander. We will maintain alive the memory of our precious psychonauts training camp. Raz then kissed Lily in the lips. Oh, so honey-flavored lips of cocoa butter, and they immerse themselves into a sea of love and hope for a new future, a future that no one can taint. There is a lot of work to do, but now they are only for themselves. The end. Epilogue. Despite the total destruction of the Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, Raz and Lily worked hard to maintain the spirit of the place and those who died in vain. And so, after 10 years of hard work, Raz and Lily created the Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Fast Food Delight, a chain of fast food restaurant that serves the best burgers this side of the Pacific. Raz is the president and general manager. Lily is the vice president and head of treasury. Oh, and not everyone died in that horrible explosion. Sasha Nin, that was at vacation at the time, got unemployed with the camp destruction, so Raz gave him a job at the restaurant. He is the fry cook. And Mila Vodello, that was unemployed too and had to sell her body to pay the bills, she got a job too. She take care of cleaning and sanitation in the restaurant bathrooms. And everyone is happy. The end.
Right then. This is it. I paused it right before Ringmaster starts to talk to me again. Ah, boy. I should be fine. I should be fine. It's been years. I should be fine. I'm still a bit nervous about watching it, though, because, well, I'm sure this is the same reason why Meg doesn't watch the old web series. I mean, she's seen some of it. She can't stomach it. But there's some stuff that she will flat out avoid watching. But this will be a test, I suppose. I think I should be fine. I don't think it's gonna, cause anything to happen. I mean, I remember everything that happened. Right then. Well, so the next part will be the last part. And the next part is just going to be the after the fact. So the review itself, the challenge itself, is done. So the next part is not going to have any more stories. It's just going to be what happens after. Right then. I will see you all in the next part. Until then, cheerio.